That passion inspired me to create this animated Formula One poster. Today, I'll walk you through the entire process step by step using Adobe After Effects. You can also download the project file for this tutorial on my Gumroad. It's completely free, so you can follow along or customize it for your own designs. Let's get started. First, we create a new composition. I'm using a resolution of 1920 by 1080 with a duration of 10 seconds. This format works perfectly for posters, social media, and motion graphics presentations. 10 seconds is more than enough time to build a strong entrance, a clear focus, and a clean finish. Next, we create a new solid layer and apply the gradient ramp effect. This allows us to build a smooth color transition instead of a flat background. I choose a dark red and a brighter red, both inspired by Ferrari's iconic color palette. Then I move the gradient points so the colors flow from left to right. This direction helps guide the viewer's eye across the composition and adds subtle motion, even to a static background. To add more visual interest, I create another solid layer, this time in black. On this solid, I apply the CC ball action effect. This effect turns the layer into a grid of small dots. I adjust the sliders until I get many small particles with a clean, readable size. The goal here is texture, not distraction. It helps the poster feel more dynamic and less flat. Now, I create a rectangular frame using a shape layer. I remove the fill completely and keep only the stroke, setting it to about 3 pixels. Then I duplicate this shape 4 times and position each one in a corner. Together, they form an interesting inner frame that visually contains the animation. This adds structure and gives the poster a strong graphic identity. Next, I import my media files into the project. I'm using a photo of the Formula One car, a photo of the driver, and a sponsor logo. I downloaded these assets from the official website in AI format and converted them to PNG files with transparent backgrounds. This makes them easy to place and animate inside After Effects. I place the car in the center of the composition and scale it to fit the frame. To ground the car visually, I create a simple shadow using a shape layer and apply a blur effect. This keeps everything looking realistic and cohesive. Then I place the driver slightly in front of the car to create depth. The sponsor logo goes in the top right corner to keep the layout balanced and clean. For the text, I use the Oswald font. It's bold, modern, and works perfectly for motorsport design. I write the driver's first name smaller and the last name larger and bolder. This creates a strong hierarchy and immediately draws attention to the most important element, the driver's identity. Now we move on to animation. I animate the car using the position property. The car enters the frame from the left and stops in the center. I use 2 keyframes, apply Easy Ease, and then fine-tune the graph editor to create smooth acceleration and deceleration. This makes the movement feel fast, controlled, and realistic. To enhance the sense of speed, I enable motion blur on the animated layers. This adds realism and gives the animation a more cinematic Formula One feel. Next, I animate the driver image. The motion goes from bottom to top, again using the position property. I apply Easy Ease to keep the motion consistent with the car animation. Small details like matching easing styles help the entire animation feel unified. For the text animation, I use the free version of the Mr. Horse plugin. It includes a wide range of clean and professional presets. I choose a simple animation and adjust the timing so it matches the motion of the car and the driver. This keeps everything synchronized and visually pleasing. Now we add depth using a camera. I enable 3D for all layers, then create a new camera and a null object. I parent the camera to the null, which allows me to control the camera movement easily and precisely. I move to the 2-second mark and set a position keyframe on the null. Then I return to the beginning and slightly push the position value to the right. This creates a subtle zoom-out effect. I apply easy ease and refine the curve until the movement feels smooth and cinematic. While previewing the animation, I notice the car overlaps the driver. To fix this, I adjust the driver's Z position to -30 on both the first and last keyframes. This places the driver above the car in 3D space, ensuring that nothing overlaps incorrectly. I also notice that the car's shadow disappears briefly during the animation. To fix this, I pre-compose the car together with its shadow. Then I slightly shift the pre-composition on the timeline until everything lines up correctly. Now the animation plays smoothly without visual glitches. And that's it. Our animated Formula One poster is complete. If you enjoyed this tutorial, support the channel with a like and a subscription. You can also find ready-to-use project files on my Gumroad. Your support helps me create more high-quality tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.